Kat here. How are you all? Welcome back to my channel. Well, it's a bit of an interesting day today. It's day one of lockdown. So for my international subscribers, I'm from Perth, Western Australia, and it happened yesterday at the news at about 1:30, and I happened to be on the road driving. And I just commented to my my stepdaughter Isla, because I was taking her home, why are there all these cars on the road? What's going on? And I saw the petrol station, and it was just, oh, it was unbelievable. It was like, I thought, wow, has petrol prices come out on special and a crazy price or something? So anyway, I'm driving along and dropped her home and heading home, and then Mike, my partner, rings me and he says, did you know that we're going into lockdown? It's been on the news as of 6 o'clock tonight. And I went, oh, okay. That's why everyone's on the roads. So I headed to the shops, and I know people are sort of saying like they're disappointed about this panic buying. I don't know if it was really panic buying, because I was at the shops and it was not a panicked environment. It was more a bit of an anxious and, oh my goodness, we have to prepare for the next 5 days. And the only reason I went is because I literally needed toilet paper, because I didn't have any. And when I went to the shops, I only did a little shop, and I thought, oh, toilet paper, I'll get that next time, because you know, there's no need for it. So I thought, okay, yeah, all right, I'll go in and I'll grab some toilet paper. And also I wasn't sure that we needed dog food as well, and that was the other thing that went short, was pet food. So anyway, I managed to get my toilet paper, I managed to get some bread, and I didn't go crazy. I just stocked up on a few things, and it took me about an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, to get out of the shop. So anyway, I got home, so I feel like I'm a bit more prepared now. For me, work-wise, not a lot of difference. Tomorrow I would normally drive out, and I'm going to be doing that remotely, so that's good. I've probably saved about 3 hours of my time that way. But Wednesday, Thursday, I have to still go in to work. This is another location, and that's going to be interesting, because I will have to wear a mask, and I even have to wear a mask in the office. So this is all new for me. I mean, you guys are you know, probably all used to it, but if you're not aware, Western Australia, we've had very, very little experience with COVID-19. So, you know, we've all considered ourselves very lucky. And so when this has happened, we've all accepted it, and we agree that yes, to go hard and fast, go down into lockdown is probably the best way to deal with this. So, you know, we don't know, but we think Friday 6 p.m. is what they're saying. But I guess that all depends on this one case that they detected, and it was a security guard who worked in hotel quarantine, but he was also an Uber driver, and I think he also drove for another company, although they're saying that he didn't drive when he would have been infectious. So they're just waiting on test results. The only reason they're concerned is because on the floor that he worked, there was one case of the highly contagious UK variant. So I guess we're all just kind of eagerly awaiting test results. His flatmates have been tested, and they've come back negative, and they've traced up to 60 contacts of his, and some of them they've placed in quarantine, I think because they were elderly, so just for their own safety. So yeah, this is a new experience for us here in WA, and about probably not quite 2 weeks ago, we were advised to go and get some masks, so I did. I got these ones, these washable face masks. I think they were from a company called Uniglow. A friend of mine was telling me about it in Queensland. And but what I did last night, and it was on my to-do list, was I made a couple of masks. So, you know, because we've got plenty of scrapbooking paper, haven't we? So I made this dark mark one. This is out of just some leftover Harry Potter fabric. This is that Olsen mask, and I'm pretty happy with it actually. I did some lining. I had some cotton in there, and it's got 3 layers of fabric, and then it's got this like little pocket, and I've put some filter in there, and it's that HEPA filter, which when this first hit, you know, like almost a year ago, I did get some, I ordered it online, and it took ages to turn up, but eventually it did turn up. So I read on the health site, and apparently you have to keep them in plastic bags, so that's what I've done. And so this is the one I made for myself. And I was pretty happy with this. This is the second mask I made, so it worked out a little bit better. But that one's mine. So again, it's got the 3 layers. It's got the outside, it's got the inner lining, and then it's got this little pocket, and then I've put my filter in there as well. And I've used some of my pretty fabrics that I've got. So I'm going to probably wear that one to work. But I've got some other fabrics there. So yeah, sorry about that. I know we don't really talk about that much, but it is something that's going on in my state where I live, and it's a very new thing for us. So why am I here today? I'm here today because I have participated in a challenge by the lovely Nat Williams from PPCC, which is Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters, and it's to make a house tag. And I saw it and I just thought it was so cute, and so I thought, oh yeah, it's a good thing to put my name down for. Now, it did end yesterday. However, I messaged Nat and explained to her, we're in lockdown. So she said that's fine another day, because she always allows a couple of days for stragglers anyway. So here I am. I thought, I've done my work this morning, and I thought, what a lovely idea just to sit at the craft table now. And it's very hot here. It's 38 degrees, and I think from memory, from what Mike said, that's is it double plus 30, so 76, 106 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I'm inside in air conditioning. So I've grabbed a whole lot of, you know, bibs and bobs, and I'm just going to have a little play. So what I found was, I found some chipboard pieces. I rummaged around again, and I found a few more. So I've just sort of pulled out a whole bunch of stuff. I found these brads because I've got an idea for the door. I found this cute little guy, and I thought maybe we'll see. And I found this very interesting. I don't even know where that came from. I found that in the brads. It looks like a little button, so I thought, oh, that's interesting. So there's some more brads. And then I found these, there's some brads here too, which I thought would go for the door. And then I found these really pretty little, there's another brad. I found these really pretty little gem flowers that I didn't even know I had. So I'm just going to put them in a little pile over there. Now, I did want to do some fabric flowers, but I think they're in here. So I'm hoping they're a bit big. So here we go. So yeah, okay, I've got this little drawer here, which is full of some little flowers. So we'll see how we go with that. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. So now the tag is, I just want to put this somewhere where I'm not going to forget where it is, because that's what I do. I pull stuff out, and then when I clean up, I'm like, oh, I put it over there in that corner, and I didn't see it. Oh yeah, these are some typewriter keys that I made following a Nick the Booksmith tutorial ages ago. So I thought that would be a possibility as well. So I've gone through, because one thing I did, I think I mentioned in one of my last videos, is that I went through my papers and I sorted them out. So I just kind of grabbed one. Now, I saw this and I thought there's a little door and steps there, although I don't think it's going to go with the theme of what I want, but we just don't know. I got these beautiful Carabella stamps, but I like the windows on there, but again, we'll kind of see how that all pans out. Now, I found that, but I just liked, you know, some of the little trims there, so I thought maybe I could cut a little piece off from that. I like that. Now, the reason I got this is because I just had this idea of a little black cat sitting in the window. I've punched it and I don't know where it is. It's gone somewhere. It's definitely not in there, and I can't see it for the life of me. So, okay, what I'm going to do... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I've got a little cat. So we only need one of those. So, wow, out of that scrap piece of paper, that's all I used. So we'll put that aside because we probably don't need that anymore. Okay, so now the size of the tag is... Let me come over here. So what I wanted to do was... now it was 7 inches. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter how big we do it, but this example that was posted in the group was 7 inches by 3 inches. So I just wanted to measure. That's pretty much that. And okay, what I wanted to do. Okay, let me tear this piece of paper out. So what I might need to do is what I want to do is I want to do the tag, but I want to be able to open it up and then have a little bit of journaling space inside. So I might have to join it. So I'm going to do... Right, so finished with that, so put that away. So I had to think about what I needed and bring everything in. And I wish I had brought my bigger glue now because this is really good glue. But anyway, I like using this on my fabrics. I've got my hot glue gun charging, but the little light hasn't gone green, so I think I still have to wait. Not that I would use the hot glue gun for this job. Okay, so I think if I just join that together. Now, I might do, yeah, the 3 layers. Yeah, so the only thing I was wondering too was that I've got an Etsy order to get out. So please check my Etsy shop, guys. There will be a link in the description below. That's one thing I do plan on doing, actually, with a little bit of extra time I've got up my sleeve, is I'm just going to put up some more of those listings. But I do have one order I need to get out, so I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that, but apparently I can. So, and I need to go out tomorrow anyway. No, Wednesday. Wednesday I need to go out, and the post office is nearby. So apparently, because it's to do with, you know, earning an income, I can go. So, but I'll go in there. It's only one order. I'll go in, and if I go really early too, because that particular one is open at 7:30 in the morning. If I go really early, there won't be many people around, so I'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to make this 3 inches. Keep that for a belly band. Okay. Well, it's quite a narrow, skinny tag, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll do the same with this one. Okay, so I've got two bits there, so that's my plan. Is to, gee, it's a tiny narrow little tag, isn't it? It's funny how they look so big on the when you do the photos. Okay, all right, let's get going, hey? Now I'm looking at my papers and I'm wondering if I actually even got enough. Well, my idea is that I did want to, I wanted to put that in the background. Yeah, so I think I'll do that bit first. I wanted it this way. So I'll come. So these are all my scraps, you know, just like they were in various folders, and I've gone through everything and I've put them away in nice little document wallets. So when I get a little bit more organised, because I'm still making my ephemera folder, which I will pull that out at some point in this video. I said I wasn't going to do a video on it, but I thought it could be helpful. And I've done one, and I sort of learned a few things from that, so I thought, yeah, okay, well, I might as well, might help someone, benefit somebody. Okay, so we'll distress that, and actually, while I think about it, because this one I've said that I'm happy to send off to somebody, because you could either put your photo, send your photo in, or if you wanted to participate in an actual physical swap, you could do that. So I said I'm happy to do that. So I don't know whether the person who ends up getting this journal is going to you know, use it in a journal or what they might do with it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just assume it's going to be like a floating tag. So I want to cover the back as well. Okay. This was some nice nice paper I found. So I've got one file that I've put all these little scraps that are suitable for backing tags and journal cards and that. So see, like that. I'm procrastinating. I'm trying to decide what to do for the front. It's a bit harder than the thought of it was easy, but now that I'm here doing it, I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? Okay, so get that on. Alright, so we've got that bit done. It would kind of be nice, wouldn't it, to stitch the edges of this. So maybe I might do that. It's going to be awkward because my sewing machine is just surrounded by a whole bunch of crafting stuff. Let's work on this bit. Okay, I'm just popping this little bit of video here because I had come off screen and I caught it just in time. Basically what I did was I decided to go with this piece of paper, and I've cut this section out here and I've glued it. So I'm just going to insert this bit and then we'll get back to the video. There we go. How about that? Didn't quite come up the top, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to put a roof on it. Kind of like that. I sort of like that too, but I think it's too much of the same colour. So let's see where we're going with this. So we're going to open that up like so. Okay, so I've started cutting the little doorway there, but I just want to just score this little line here because it started to crease. So I just think if I score it, and there we go, that opens it up for me. So we'll just finish with that now. Okay, so I've got my little door there. So I think what I'll do is I was going to add that brad there so that you could open it, and then so this is going to be the tag. Open it like that, Now what I was thinking was to just put this little... Okay, so after a little bit of auditioning, I decided to go with this little table and chair, and I thought what I would do is I would tear some of this script here and make a little bit of a, just a little bit of a collage now. So we'll put some pieces together. So I might distress this just to give it a little bit of contrast. I don't like that straight edge there, so I'm just going to rip that off. So I think if I just add that and add that, and then maybe might be time for a little bit of texture. I don't think I really like that. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I think I'll do something like that. So if I just trim that, so I'll just get the glue down. I might even just lightly distress these, just to give it that little bit of pop, and just so you can see those edges a bit better. So I'll somewhat line it up. I'm not too worried about, I mean, I just want to get a glimpse of that when you open up the door. Like that, yeah. Okay, so I'll pop that piece down. Make sure we're on track. So now what do I want first? Yeah, I think I want the chair down first. And I just had an idea. Let's move that over just a little bit. Okay, so that's my thinking, just open up that door, but I don't know, what do you reckon if I just pop a couple of like a little jewel in the middle there? Just seeing what else I've got here. I reckon that looks quite cute. Okay, so I had been working away and then realised that I'd lost my footage. So I just want to recap what I had done just to bring you up to speed. So I just put the two pretty little gems on there. I got some Copic markers and I just coloured them in a little bit. I've put some lace on the door there. Now I put the braid closure on. I'd have to go back in the video to see whether I had shown that or not, but then I thought it would be nice just to put journal up here. But what I want to do now is I actually want to start attaching it. So the first thing I'll do is I will get the back of this on. Now, thinking ahead, what I do want to do is I want to put this little bit of flower here like that, and then I want to get this little guy on. So what I'm going to do is, because it's a little bit bright, I'm just going to run my distress ink across there, and just going to glue this one on. Coming to the end of my glue bottle, so I'll need to fill that up again. Yeah, so I just thought I'd have a bit of a break, and I just started watching Expedition Unknown. I really enjoy that, and I've actually recorded that, so I've got 4 episodes to watch, which is really neat. So we'll get this little guy in, this little little birdie. So I reckon if I just do it there. So the reason I want to do that is because then I'm going to, because then what I'll do is I'll get him in, and then I'll put the book page on the back. I have to remember where my hole was. There it is there. Okay. So I'll get him in right. Okay. Now I might just put some glue on these. So now what I want to do is just cover the whole of the back of this. So I'll just cut around here. Now it's curling up a little bit, but what I will do is I'll lay it flat under a heavy book just to flatten it out again. I am tempted to sew around this. Well, with the magic of TV, I have come back and I have sewed around it. So I did go a little bit wonky on the edges there, but that won't matter because now what I'm going to do is attach it. So I was thinking I might just use this washi tape. So right, I'm going to cut a strip. And just to give it some extra sticky, I'm just going to run it through the glue stick and just get it there. And then I'll come across here, fold this across. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is the, I think I might put some washi down the middle there as well, just to give it a little bit of extra reinforcement. I might have to make more of these. Thanks, Nat. This was a fun little challenge. Okay, so I think I'm going to get this little button guy on. So cute. I don't know where that came from because I think I got those brads in some Happy Mail, and I think this was just caught up in the packet. So it was a bit of a happy little surprise, but so cute. Alright, so what I was thinking was that I was going to stick that about there. Really cute, just like that. Alright, so that's there. So that's kind of like a little door handle. Alright, so now that I've got that on, I can think about putting my journal on. Okay, so I think I'll just put that kind of like that. So yeah, we've got that on. That's looking really good. I'm really happy with that. And All right, so now I did want to get this on, and that would have looked so cute, but of course it's not a possibility because I need to have that door. All right, so this is my ephemera folder, guys, and this is what I've done. Now I just found these stamps, so I might just tuck those in the back there. So I thought I would just do the second one. This is all my vellum flowers, and these are just all my cutouts. This is my stickers here, my travel stickers. Anyway, yeah, so that was just how I'm going with that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is now I'm thinking I'm going to use peacock feathers, distress it a little. That colour there, oh, that does look so pretty. And in fact, what I might even do is just come around it ever so slightly, just with the vintage photo. There we go. And then what I was thinking was I've got some of these stickles, and I was thinking that I was going to just decorate this. Oh gosh, that just looks so nice. Perfect project to do this, little fun project. Just get that stickles on there. Okay. Just in the light I can sort of see it just sort of hinting a little bit of shimmer. Okay, so we will stick that down. I might just let that dry a bit first. All right, so now, also that piece earlier that I pulled apart for the belly band, that's what I did. Yeah, I just got the book page, and on the background here is that wood grain paper, and then I just lined it with some lace and just that strip that was left from that. So there's a little piece of something I've got for another project. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to get this roof on. Now, I'm well aware that what I've done is I've stitched, and I might need to kind of come in and trim that a little bit, but sorry guys, I am making this up as I go along, so I'm kind of figuring it out on the run. Okay. It's going to be a very tall tag, but that doesn't matter. And you know what? Initially, when I saw the challenge, I did imagine it would be a tall, skinny tag, and that is what's going to happen. So hold on, I've just worked out that I don't really need to have, I can have the roof just on the front bit. So 8.5, so that's 4.25. So kind of around about there. And that's going to make that a little bit stronger too, because I was a bit worried about that. Okay, stick these together. Okay, so I'm going to glue those together. Now, I would stitch around this, but I have got an idea. And I'm thinking that what I'll do, put it there. So I'm going to have to think about stitching this and how that's all going to work. But let's put this across here. Okay. All right. So we're getting there. It's looking like a house. Oh, I like that. I even like how that edge is tapered off like that. Just get these. I don't know if this is going to work. But this was my thinking, was to come in here and okay, so I need to line this up, don't I? Okay, so I'm going to put that one down. I even like the way that that comes down like that. I think I'll try and keep that. Do I need to worry about putting something on the back there? Okay, so that sort of fixes that little problem. Okay. What else was I going to do? Oh yeah, the little... I think I'll just leave it. I think I'll just leave it, guys. Okay, so let's take this away so we can have a good look at it. Do I worry about stitching? No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to leave it. Oh, actually, what I was going to do... Oh, yes. Yes. And again, I think I'll just slightly just rub over this just to take some of that whiteness away. And then I will put that just in the middle. Well, thank you for coming along with the ride for me. If you've stuck it out to the end, well done. I'm so happy with it. There it is, my tag. I'm trying to get it in the camera for you so you can see the full shot. So that's the front. And so we open up our little door. So actually let's go through what's on here. So we've got the little flowers on the side with the little birdie. We've got the beautiful kind of colourful background to the house, kind of with a faux little window there, little butterfly that I have done with the distressed ink, and then the stickles. I use my Martha Stewart punch to just punch that little bit of lace work on the side there. Beautiful little ribbon on there. And then I've got this brad here that you just open up with a little doorknob there, and then you open up the door and you get a little sneak peek of the table and chair there with something on the table. So we put our brad back. Oops. Now we'll come around and I will stick everything down really securely. And then we open up our tag and we've got the book page inside. And then you can see that just lovely little collage work down there with the journal label there. And then on the back it has been covered with some tea-dyed paper. So really happy with that. I think I might do that again. Now I've got it on video. So even if I'm the only one that watches it, at least I've got it recorded on video. So thank you guys. Please subscribe so that you'll see my follow-on videos, and I promise I will get better at this. But this was, yeah, as I say, challenge. You know, good way to spend my first day in lockdown, and I will see you until next time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.